Amy, thanks for joining us. Last weekend we obviously picked up another 3 points against Southampton. Just reflecting on that one, final thoughts on how that game went?
Yeah, really positive performance for us. Really pleased with the way that we used the ball, built up and really created lots of good opportunities and scored some good opportunities too. So really pleased with the performance.
And when you consider the stage that we're at the season, in the season, to be on the run that we're on and the momentum that can give us heading into these final 4 games is only positive for the group, right?
Yeah, we're in a really good place. I think everyone's certainly seeing what we put in on the grass come out in the games. Everyone's working really hard and we have a good piece of momentum at the moment, and it's all about focusing on ourselves. We absolutely know where our strengths lie, and to keep maintaining that momentum, we need to keep applying ourselves with those strengths in every game we play.
And we've spoken about that message throughout the season, focus purely on ourselves. How important has that been for the group to block out outside noise as we get to the crunch end of this season?
It's just as important to go about what we can control and what we can maintain, and that's our own performances. I truly believe that your performance creates the outcome, and we know when we perform to our high standards then we get the outcome that we want. So yeah, in a good place at the moment. Togetherness is key and we keep pushing forwards together.
And do you see the momentum that we're gaining and confidence that we're gaining from matches, does that follow through into training as well, and you have such a good week building up to these matches?
Yeah, definitely. I think, we really want the players to have a go, really want them to be bold and brave on the ball. We really want them to face forwards wherever possible and be dynamic, and I think we're seeing that with the players, and the team are growing every single day. So really pleased with where we are, and now it's about full focus on this next challenge, focusing on what we can bring to the game and imposing ourselves in that game. I
just want to touch on the togetherness that you mentioned as well. It's obviously this group as well, we know how together they are, and I think you see it in, for example, somebody like Yuri has been out of the squad recently but comes in against Southampton and scores a great header, and the confidence that she has from that just builds and builds and builds, doesn't it?
It really does, and I've always said from day one we need everyone, and as we know it's a team game, but you look across our whole season and everyone has played a part, and a really important part. And you mentioned Yuri there, I totally agree with you. She had a fantastic game, and she was ready. And I think the important thing is that everyone is always ready, and the competition that we see in training is driving that performance. And again, those that entered the game against Southampton had a really good positive impact. And like I said, we're going to need everyone, and that doesn't change.
Charlton on Sunday, another tough game, a team who are up and around the top of the table as well. Just what is it about going into that game against another competitor?
It's about us. It's about our strengths. It's about our performance and what we can control. We've obviously played them already, so we can always pull on that experience. I certainly didn't feel like we displayed ourselves in the best way in that game, and the team this week have been working really hard, and we're ready to impose ourselves properly and showcase ourselves in the best light. So I'm really excited for the game.
And after this one, it's quite a long break, almost a 4-week break until we face Durham towards the end of April. So does it feel important to kind of carry that momentum on, get the result against Charlton, and hopefully the performance too, and move forward with that into Durham and use this gap to kind of keep that going?
To be honest, I haven't thought about the break yet. We are one day at a time, one game at a time. So we will focus on this weekend and really competing in this game and showcasing ourselves, and then we'll move forward to the next one.
Thanks, Amy. Good luck at the weekend.
Thank you.